Hi everyone, Mike McNeil here with Alcorn Music Studios. I'm going to do a quick lesson on a reggae groove, and this one's called One Drop. And what we're going to do is we're going to play almost like a jazz swing pattern, but on the hi-hat instead of the ride. And that sounds a little bit like this. A 1, 2, 3, 4. And then all we're going to do underneath that is we're going to add the bass drum and the cross stick. That's where you place the stick across the snare drum and the rim. Make a clicking sound on the rim. We're going to play the bass drum and that rim click at the same time on beat 3. And so it's important when you're learning this to count because the bass drum, in a lot of music styles, we're used to hearing that as the reference for where the downbeat is, the 1 is. This is not really on the downbeat, it's kind of on the backbeat. So if you don't practice counting right away to remind yourself where the actual 1 is, you might learn it and map it out in your mind like a couple of beats off or out of time from where it actually is. So we're going to count, and I'm going to play the whole thing now, and then I'll maybe do a little bit to try to break it down for you some more. So here it goes. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and I think it's important to kind of play it with a laid back feel. I think that's kind of the vibe of the reggae style. And it's also very important to accent on 2 and 4 on the hi-hat. You don't want it to be like all the notes are even. I would play an accent on the 2 and 4 because in reggae there's a lot of emphasis on that offbeat. So I typically would play the non-accented notes with the tip of the stick on the top of the hi-hat, and then the accented note with the shoulder of the stick kind of hitting the edge of the hi-hat. So I'm gonna play it again, and I'm gonna count this time, and we'll do a little slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you want a little help with the hi-hat pattern, the counting of that, you could count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So there's a little pickup going into beats 1 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Alright, so I'll just play a little bit of reggae for you here, and I'll kind of improvise a bit on the cross stick, and you'll kind of hear hopefully a little bit of the vibe of this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, hope that helps you get started out with some reggae.